I just know a sitcom could be built out of you and the people you interact with the Julians and the Felixes, the two Julians, Alan, Adam, just and whatever Toasties come through, but some of these recurring characters, it's just too much.
And that cast gets crazier.
It does. It's like the new Giggle Snort Hotel.
Kids out there like giggle what?
I know. We've talked about it before.
Yeah, no, man. This cast of characters in my real life sitcom, they just get crazier and crazier. Yes. And everyone, and by the way, every one of those crazy cast members, they always come in like, can you believe that guy? like they not part of it. I know. Man, and what about that weirdo, huh? Yeah, what about?
Nah, I seen what that guy does. Don't worry, I won't be doing that. 6 weeks later, same thing.
Yeah.
But you get a load of that guy.
Yeah. That guy's crazy, right? Glad I'm not like that. Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, man. Dalton Stockwell said your stories would be hilarious. Yeah, they are, right? Man. And hey, I would love to take the credit for the writing, but I don't write those episodes.
You're just the catalyst.
Exactly, man.
You just plant you somewhere, and the stories will just write themselves.
Now, I leave the real talent are these crazy ass people in my life. They're the real writers. Yeah, just crazy ass, all of them. Yeah, somebody said, man, you need to animate them. I'm like, yeah,
right.
I know. I'm trying because boy, all of them were ready to talk shit about the other person, and I tell you, and they're ready to talk shit about the other person, but they always top each other every week with their craziness. Man, I was thinking about this between Julian last night and some of the Adam stories.
Yeah.
And Adam's so sweet, but Adam just does crazy shit.
Yeah, he's kind of different from the others, but he's got his own thing going on.
So you got creepy weird, you got sweet weird, which is Adam. Where would Julie and him and Ding aggressively weird?
Yeah, that's actually the adjective I thought of.
Yeah, he's aggressively weird. So, yeah, people. And I can guarantee you, some of y'all, I haven't mentioned any names yet. And right now you thinking, man, I know I ain't on that list. Yeah, you are.
Oh, yeah.
If you got to ask, you are. I just realized, I hung out with Chill, who, man, I love hanging out with that guy.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
Yeah,
we hung out.
Oh, if you go to Chicago, you got to hang out with Chill.
Oh, yeah. No, we hung out the night before. We went to a Mexican bar, just trying to find some place to go.
Yeah.
Saw a couple of Mexicans almost get into a fight.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Boy, I'm going to tell you something. I know you go to a black bar and everybody, even I got to tell you, look, I hate to be stereotypical, but you know we all think the same thing. You walk into an all black bar and you see a certain kind of black clientele in there, you thinking, oh, shit. You know, I'm going to walk in here because I don't want to be racist, but I'm going to be on the defense. But, boy, Mexicans love to fight.
Really?
Yeah, because I had Adam confirm. But I ain't saying the whole place going to blow up. There's always two guys, man. They rub shoulders or they locked eyes in the wrong way. And that's what happened. This dude came to the bar, and sure enough, man, and I guess because he was by himself. And because when you're by yourself.
Trouble.
Yeah. When you're at the bar by yourself, and you just sitting up there staring off into the void, drinking by yourself, you look like you waiting to start. Sure enough, man, these two dudes come in, and I don't know what, I didn't see it. But Chill said, he tapped me and said, man, look at this. And I looked over, and it was two dudes staring that one dude down that was in there originally. And the thing about when Mexicans start to fight, it takes about 10 minutes to get that shit started.
Oh,
it's almost like you revving up a broken car or some shit, because they spend a whole lot of time. Yo, you do something. No, you do something. No, you do something. I'm doing something. No, you're not doing nothing. You do something. And it's like, man, and I almost yelling, why do y'all do something? Amigos.
Just throw a bottle of it.
Yeah, I almost got behind him, just better slam them together just so they can start fighting. Because you know, with the moment they touch each other, it's like two cats.
Yeah. Right.
You ever seen two cats fight?
Yeah.
Cats will stand up there and just stare the shit out of each other, you know? Yeah. That's the Mexican meow. You do something. Oh, you'll do something. Yeah, they just sat there for the longest time. And see, they took too goddamn long. Bartender finally noticed. He like, I saw him. He's like an animal. You know how deers are when they hear noises. The bartender looked on, like, huh?
Yeah.
And then he snapped to outside and looked at those guys like over there, and these two big old dudes came in.
Oh.
And all I saw, the two guys that came in after that other guy, they told him, they said, man, we just came in and just want to drink, and he started it. And look, it's the end of the night. They don't want no shit. So they just waiting for the first person to say he started. So they were the first ones. They're like, cool. And they picked that other guy up.
Oh.
And took his ass outside. And the whole time the guy's like, and you know, they're professionals, these bouncers.
Yeah.
Because they picked the guy up off the ground.
Yeah.
Like they were moving furniture.
Yeah.
And the guy was just like, no, they bumped into me. I didn't do it. And they're like, yes, sir, you have a good night, sir.
Aww.
No, sir, yeah, we know. Have a good night, sir. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, they're like, no, it's good. It's good. Yeah, no, we hear you. It's fine. And they picked him up and just put his ass outside. Like they were just putting like a lamp out there or something. Like they were moving, like, you know when somebody gets evicted, they move furniture outside?
Yeah.
They put his ass outside like that.
Huh.
And it happened so fast that they were just kind of like, yeah, sir, you know, it was over with before he noticed. They like, all right, so you have a good night. Next thing he's like, fuck, I'm outside already. And they just posted up at the door and they're like, yeah, it's done. And he just like looked at them and he was just like,
yeah, okay, I can't talk my way back in.
Buenos noches. went on, and it was already about closing time.
Right. Yeah, who wants to deal with a fight at closing time? Well, anytime, really.
Yeah, and Chill did tell me, he's like, and I was like, yeah, I'm glad they got that asshole out here. And he's like, man, he's not the one that started.
That's what I figured.
but you know, the bouncers were the ones that finished it.
Yeah.
And hey, you know, their word is the last word.
Well, if that guy didn't start it, I hope he got to walk on his tab.
No, because
they take your card. You come, okay.
Every drink they take your card, because that shit happens all the time. They're like, yeah, we had too many people start fights just to walk their tab. Hey man, let's pretend the fight so we can get thrown out.
Man, I've had too many. I can't afford these drinks. Hey, asshole.
Yeah, I felt bad for the dude, because you can see him outside kind of walking away like, man, I didn't do nothing.
Aw.
After show. Yeah, so we went to an arcade bar. That was fun. We just sat around and talked and whatnot. Some shit almost went off there.
Jesus Christ.
It was, I don't know what was wrong with this dude. We went to this arcade bar, but some dude, and not a big guy at all, just some guy, he's actually kind of a nerdy looking guy. But he came and sat down right next to us. What made it look funny is that the guy, he looked like one of them Spike Lee shots because he wasn't walking.
Right.
He was just, because he's on that sidewalk, he was just floating by. But he was rolling by Oz, and he looked at Oz and was like, hey man, what's that? And pointed at Oz's shirt, and, like at his chest, and Oz looked down, and like, what's what? And the dude like flicked his nose in. And then and it was almost like he felt safe because he was on that conveyor belt, because as he was rolling away, like, and I looked over and I was like, you know, Oz don't get messed with a lot, so he didn't know what to do.
Right.
So all he could do was like, clone! Clone! And I think I looked up, the dude didn't have a red nose and a horn. And I've never seen Oz. Look, I love Oz, and y'all, because Oz is so. You say Oz has this just sweet temperament.
Yeah.
That's why we're such good friends, because Oz is just a sweet guy, man, despite his size and everything. But that's the first time I've seen Oz flummox like that.
It is what do you do? Because how much energy do you put into chasing that guy down? And then when you catch him, what do you do?
And that guy must do this all the time and always have an escape plan or something, because he wasn't drunk. He was just,
was he not drunk?
I don't think so. I think he was just being an asshole.